Good morning to you all out there again from, as one nice subscriber accused me of being a grumpy old fisherman, but I think you'd get a bit grumpy if you hadn't caught anything for quite a few sessions. But today I'm very hopeful. We're down, I've got Ross with me today, he's behind me. Nearly killed him getting here because it's a bit of a drive, a couple of hours to get down here. It's in a place called Church Norton, which is down on Selsey. Tide 9:30 high, wind northwesterly going round southerly, gentle breeze at the moment, tide coming in for the next 2 hours, and then we're going to fish it out. Bait I've got, which is like gold dust, and I have the lovely lady Hazel to thank at Hooker's Baits, who gave me a load of gold dust peeler crabs. And I rang her up late, day before yesterday, and she got them in an overnight delivery, get the words out, idiot boy, and got them. So, don't know, probably a bit early for black bream. There are a few smooth hound coming out. Really don't know down here, could be a multitude of things or a multitude of nothing. But I am hopeful, sea's quite calm, going to get the drone up, going to get the rods out, and let's hope that we actually, the video is all about fishing. Let's hope we catch some fish, because as I've alluded to, I've not had very much luck the last few times. But I'll get them fishing rods out, get my drone up, and come back to you. Right, I'm going to go have a chat with Ross.
Hello there.
So, fellow, you got your 3 rods out. You beat me.
We have to catch fish today.
Yeah. Well, it's a ruddy old schlep to get down here, fellow. So, but how beautiful! Look at that
It's gorgeous.
lovely, lovely boat chugging along out there.
But let's go fish followed us as well.
Yeah.
Now.
Where are the swimmers? Where are the
Well,
swimmers?
we don't need them.
Where are you swimmers?
We don't need them.
We've got bird watchers down here, but they're
Still
pretty cool people. They're quiet and
no,
fairly well behaved. There's no
Yeah.
dogs, which is great.
all
Not that I
our
don't
ones.
like dogs out there, everyone. I do like dogs, but I don't like them eating my bait, which the little sods were doing last time. Right, we're going to have a go with this old fellow and see if we can get it up there. So, yeah, that didn't sound very well, right, did it? But, drone, 1. So, we need to take off. And the theory is that we're going to fly this out. I've only done it a couple of times because the wind's always been too bad, but we're going to fly it up a little higher and then fly it out, drop the old bait in. So let's see if we can do it. Let's get it out that direction. So, how far are we going? We're kind of restricted by the line on the reel, but we're out, how far? 100 metres? $200 metres. Whoa, 218 metres. Weight gone, just seen it splosh in. Bring back drone. Down we come. Safe to land. Done. Right. Sorted. So we have that rod that has been droned out. It's nearly taken all the line off my reel. But there we go. Plastic bag. Why have I got a plastic bag? For shit like this, excuse my language. Why do idiots in the fishing fraternity, when 99.9% of us are responsible, take a leaf out of Fish Hunter UK's book? If you see any crap around, pick it up. It gets us rather bad PR, I have to say, and I found 2 bits of rubbish and another tiny crappy little bit of line, but always try and take the rubbish home. I just want to give a bit of a shout out to Dan and Danny, who drove me mad yesterday. Two really nice chaps doing a bit of building work in the office that I was trying to sit in yesterday. So as you can see with poor old Ross, he's fishing one rod now because he keeps getting all this crap. But I think what will probably happen is, generally down here, once the tide turns, a lot of that crap will get washed out further, I hope. But it's been quite windy earlier on in the week, and round here will have been a bit churned up. But there's always something, isn't there, to confound us fishermen. Sea's perfect, wind's perfect, tide's right, bait's right, location brilliant, and then we got ruddy weed to contend with. But if you're not sticking a hook and a bait out there, you're not in with a chance of catching something. So yeah, ever hopeful, I think, is the mantra, although I'm starting to run out of the ever hopeful. It's been I don't know how many times now, and I don't just want to go trout fishing because I like sea fishing, but we'll see. Come on, rods, do stuff. Show the public out there that I'm not completely stupid. Last weekend, I would have gone fishing, but I went off to the Isle of Sheppey with my wife for the bank holiday. Weather was pretty good, I have to say. But I met a really nice family. We were having a meal and it started raining, and they've got a table under cover, and they offered to let us sit with them, which is really cool. And their son, nice young fellow, Charlie, if you're watching, chap, big up Arsenal. But really nice, bit surreal really, to get an insight into somebody else's life for, you know, half an hour or so. really nice people. So thanks for sharing your table. I've kind of been fishing, I suppose, about an hour, so there's still plenty of time. Tide's on the turn. I would hope for something, and it's getting to that point where I really don't care what it is, as long as it's a thing that swims in the sea. I've just been woken from my reverie. Ross is shouting at me that he's caught something. Why is it him and not me? That's what I want to know, but we'll go and find out what he's caught. Now look at that. Ross, as ever, I'm going to stop inviting you, I've decided. I'm going to go and fish secretly without you. But well done, fellow. Hey, fish! Well, hey! Whoa! Big time thanks for the humble dogfish, but we'll get him unhooked. Beautiful fish, isn't he, really? I mean, they're really much maligned, but they are designed in an extraordinary way. You think their skin is so tough that in sort of medieval times, people used to use them as like their skin as sandpaper. They got quite a lot of sharp teeth in there, and they tend to roam around in packs. But let's get him back in.
I don't like that.
I'll grab him.
That's all right.
Come on, you. Ross has just said that we're like two old men sitting in armchairs. I think he'd probably be right, actually. And I've decided I'm going to rename the channel Fishing with Ross, with Paul as an accessory. I'm starting to feel a bit left out, I have to say.
I won't suggest that.
No?
Fishing with Paul. And,
You like that title, do you?
yeah.
Fishing with Paul
Yeah.
and his mentor Ross. Yeah.
No.
Ah, it's so frustrating. But I suppose a lot of you out there have all had the same problem, haven't you? That you've gone and gone and gone. But there's another chap I know called Andy, and he's one of these real jammy people, and I suspect if he came down here, he would catch fish, because in any circumstance or situation, the rest of us are catching nothing. He throws his line out that's sort of been in his tackle box for years and years and years with rusty hooks and tangles, and then he catches stuff and he keeps telling me it's not the tackle, it's not the reel, it's not the rod, it's all about the hook with what's on the hook. But I've tried all the stuff on the hook. What do you got on yours at the moment?
Black and rag.
Black, lug and rag.
One up, one down.
One up, one down. I've got squid on one of my rods and a peeler crab on the other. And the fish is just ignoring it. And we know there are fish here. There are flatfish. There are bass. We know the bass are around, but what are the bass doing? Where are they? Why is the sea empty of fish?
Not today, they say. Come back another day.
Yeah. Well,
Probably gonna stay here until what?
I don't know. 5-ish?
Next year.
6, 7? I don't know. We'll see.
Until
We
you
have
catch
to.
a fish.
We have to stay until we catch something. More importantly, until I catch something. But yeah, and we put them back. It's not like we take them out and take them away. So we put them back.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But the fish probably don't know that. And do the fish really know that my hook with the bait on it has a hook in it? I doubt it. It's probably the first bit of bait with a hook that particular fish has seen. So I don't think it's a case of they go, oh, there's a bit of line there, I'm not going to eat that. They're instinctive, aren't they, fish? They're either hungry or they're not. And if the stuff floating around that smells good, they'll grab it. But there ain't a lot of grabbing going on.
Give, what, 2 more weeks?
Yeah, maybe another couple of
3
weeks.
more weeks?
Yeah, you might be right, fellow.
We can come back again. Then you can say, if we don't catch any fish, then
Yeah,
you can say that it's down to you.
yeah. And that I am
Nothing wrong.
a grand pillock.
I won't say that. What grand means?
Big. Yeah.
Like the fish we catch.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice? I mean, this is classically where the smooth hound run through. And people come down here and you go, how many have you caught? And they go 13, 14. Well, I would like half of one. But you never know. It's a contrary sport, isn't it? It all turns on a sixpence sometimes. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go and get myself another sandwich. Or maybe a boiled egg.
What?
Yeah, I got a boiled egg. Boiled egg, salt and pepper. Food of the gods.
Well, you're not going to boil them here.
No. No, already done. I couldn't be asked to drag the stove.
Egg and what?
The-
Bacon and...
The stove, yeah, the stove is too heavy with all the other stuff. The stove only really comes out in the winter months when it's cold and miserable down here, and it sort of warms my...
All right, what's the
my-
beer then?
Well, there's no beer either.
What is
Yeah,
it's
the
like
beer is
before.
later. Yeah, although I could do with one, I have to say, and
Exactly.
a nice icy cold Stella would be rather good. No Stella advertising intended.
No.
Well, there's a little turn. There's loads of these birds all zipping about out here and going down into the sea. So there's obviously little itty bitty fish out there. So flying baits out with a drone does have its advantages, but it also has its disadvantages, because you then got to reel them in with all this crap on, and 200 metres doesn't sound very far, but when you're reeling it in, it is. We were back in World War II. I could hear this thing going on over my head, and this plane's just come in mega low. One assumes he's just gone into land. Now it's getting to be another one of those days. It's going to be another sea fishing with the idiot, the fishless one. And I can catch fish. I know I can catch fish. I have caught fish. And generally what tends to happen, I have a few fishless sessions and then I catch fish. I can use all the excuses I want, but I can't really use any today. Maybe it's the time of year. I mean, it is early May, possibly, but we've come to a very fishy area. I'm a little heartened that Ross has only had a dogfish, although I would like to have had a dogfish. And I'm more likely to see a dinosaur on the beach, I think, today than catch a fish. That's the way my luck's going, and I'm going to have to go and get some fish therapy, I think. So I'm going to end it there, unless I catch something, which I very much doubt because the wind is forecast to get stronger. So as ever, ladies and gents out there, look after yourselves. Thanks for all the lovely humorous comments, and it's really, really appreciated, and thanks to all the new subscribers. So from the idiot, you have a great week, and I am going again for another comedy show next Friday. Where I go I really don't know, but I'll probably have my fishing buddy Ross with me. So look after yourselves.